was like a freaking 360 flip. What does this thing think it is? Skateboarding? Thinks it's Tony Hawk, guys. What's up, guys? My brushless boat from Banggood is here. This is the ready to run model. I am literally gonna do an unboxing and then throw it into the damn ocean. If I have to, I am gonna be swimming for it at the end of this video. Anyways, for now, let me unbox it, but first give you a little bit of information about this. FedEx just delivered my boat. I am happy, guys. Check it out. Thank you, FedEx. Let's go unbox this. It came from Banggood, pretty well shipped, no damage at all on the box. There are 3 versions of this available. The one I have is this brushless model. There's also a not ready to run model that's a little bit cheaper. I'm gonna put links for all of these models in the description to this video. The brushless model right now is about $150 on Banggood, and I am gonna be giving you guys a 10% coupon discount code. Make sure you use it. Literally, you could be paying $135 for a ready-to-run, brushless, 700mm catamaran style hull that you could actually go swimming with in the ocean yourself later, which I plan on doing. There's also a second option. They call it the PNP option. We don't have that one, but it's brushless. It just needs a battery and a 2-channel surface radio. Those are a little cheaper, 114 bucks. So if you have a radio, just, you know, get one of them yourself and save some money. You'll still have a pretty cool, awesome RC. All right, enough talking. Let's open the box. Here we go. This is the funnest part right here. Oh yeah, brand new 700mm boat. I like this thing already. Got some instruction manuals. I am gonna read this off camera, don't you worry. This honestly is like my first brushless boat, so I have to do my research, you know, get the proper marine maintenance and stuff like that. Radio 2.4 gigahertz. Take the boat out of here. In the back of this styrofoam, we have our charger. Now, you could use any hobby grade charger you want, but that's nice that they included a charger, you know, for the price here. It's pretty cheap. Nothing here. We have plastic boat stand. I'm gonna set this up in a little bit. All right, I'm gonna throw this out. Literally, I threw it. And here is the boat, guys. Looks really nice. I got the yellow one. There is a red one available. They are in stock. So, you know, get whatever you want. I highly prefer the yellow. I think you could just see the yellow a little bit better in water. That's why I got it. Let's talk about this hull. This is what's known as a catamaran style hull. Now, the benefit of this type of split hull is decreased resistance with the water. A lot of the Traxxas boats, they make nothing that looks like a catamaran. I don't know why. I like this style design. The Traxxas models tend to have a mono hull type design where you just have one deep V going down the center here. I personally like this. The catamaran is much more stable. We're gonna see how it is in the turns. The V-style hull is better for sharp turns, but you know, this is a really fast 4S capable brushless boat. It comes with a 3S, but I'll show you guys in a minute here. This is actually 4S capable based on what it says on the ESC. The stickers are actually nice too. This is water cooled. You can tell in the back here on the rudder, there is a water pickup. So as the boat is skimming along, it is gonna be picking up cold water, you know, right over here and then funneling it through the entire system. I'm gonna show you guys the layout eventually. And eventually the water will come out of this little hull hole right over here. The hardware on the stock one, you know, it is plastic, but these parts are all fully upgradable. This prop, you can get yourself a metal Grim Racer prop. You can get like a cheaper one for 10 bucks. You know, you can do whatever you want. Most people upgrade. This is like the first part they upgrade is the prop. All right, let's remove the cover. This is kind of hard to do while you're, okay, yeah. There we go. Normal cover, right? Nothing crazy. The inside, these are the guts of the brushless boat. Seems like a pretty normal, clean layout. We see our water cooling lines going to the motor. They are also all throughout the inside here. We have XT60 connectors, which is pretty good. These are becoming more or less industry standard. I do prefer the Dean style, but hey, XT60 is okay. I built the included plastic boat stand. Pretty cool, it's included. It's a boat stand, you know, I don't know what else to say about it. There it is. Let's check out the inside. Our ESC. It is a 40 amp brushless system. You could tell it has water cooling lines coming inside here. Then they go through this giant ESC and then come back out. And of course, this is where they start to enter the motor mounting mechanism here. Now notice the most interesting thing. It says 2 to 4S LiPo on this. I really like this. This thing might only come with a 3S, but it is 4S capable. For this kind of money, that really is just honestly insane. We have a regular servo. I'm going to turn the electronics on in a second and we'll check them out. The rest of the system is pretty, you know, generic here. We have an 1800 kV brushless in-runner style motor. Notice this flex shaft right here between where the motor is connected to the shaft. This is more or less like a slipper clutch for a boat, so it provides a little bit of flex for the propeller when you're spinning it, you know, between when the motor engages, kind of like a screw type mechanism. It's a little bit flexible. I want to call it a flexible shaft. I don't know if that's the right term, but yeah, this is a little bit of a protection for the motor, kind of like a slipper clutch. Let's take a look on the other side where they house the battery. Right, so the battery is secured by Velcro strips. I'm going to charge it now in a little bit. We have a interference reducing, I forgot what these called, but it's like an interference reducing magnet when they wrap wires around it like this. Pretty nice touch. The rest of the hull, you know, it's an electric hull. There's really nothing here to see. On the inside there, I could see a good amount of foam. Now, you really don't need foam for this thing to float. You know, it should be watertight. But yeah, the hull is pretty cool. You have a lot of space here. You know, in case you ever want to stick in a much larger battery, you could. Let's take this one out, actually, and take a look at it. Okay, here's the battery itself. Recent 2600 mAh 3S LiPo. You know what? It's a nice freaking LiPo for the price that it's included. You know, 150 bucks, and you can get this boat for like 135 with the discount code in the description. I don't really see how you can go wrong. This thing is pretty solid. I like it. I'm gonna power the system on. My first time. The radio, you know, we got 4 AA's over here. Pretty typical. Let's power the radio on. Here we go. All right, the rudder is functional. That is a good sign already. Let's check out the motor. Oh yeah. This thing is loud, I like it. You know what? As I'm applying full throttle, I don't notice any vibrations. The driveline is very smooth. Now, of course, you're supposed to apply proper marine grease on all of these movable parts, especially if you're going to be going in salt water, and I will be going in salt water. I want to point out, notice this, factory original grease. So they did make sure that there is enough grease on these parts. Now, I don't know to which level you're supposed to really apply this, but yeah, there is grease in the drivetrain. The prop is replaceable, and it looks to be fairly sturdy, honestly, for a plastic prop. I like this thing already. We have a little hole here. You could remove this grommet, you know, when you want to take water out. You could just have water leak out like this from the hull without removing the top canopy. Also kind of a nice touch, you know, for this kind of a price point of a boat. Let me disconnect this now. I'm going to charge it off camera, but I want to show you guys what I was talking before about with the flexible drive shaft coupling here. I'm going to hold the propeller with my fingers and spin the in-runner motor. You guys can see the propeller here on the left is not spinning at all. And yet I'm able to move the motor just a little bit. Literally, it's about, I would say, 1/4 of a turn of flexibility that comes from this flexible drive coupling here. Pretty nice design, you know, if you're like stuck in weeds or whatever, you're not going to have like insane massive driveline shock to the motor, to the system. Pretty cool design for the money. This might be like a common thing on larger RC boats, but keep in mind this is a really, really good budget catamaran boat. I fully charged the battery. Let's check the individual cell voltage to see how well the cells are balanced. We are at 12.62 volts, fully charged. Cell 1, 4.22, pretty good. Cell 2, 4.19, which is 4.2, very good. Cell 3, 4.2. So it seems that the battery is quite good in terms of its nominal charge handling ability. And yeah, we are fully peaked, 99% charge. You're really never gonna have to see 100 on this. This is quite good. The battery securely fitted to the boat. You still have a good amount of space here if you ever want to get a larger battery. You know, you have like, I would say like an extra inch. And if you ever wanted to, just remove this little post here and then boom, stick a battery, you know, as long as you freaking want in there. But yeah, 3S, plenty of space, pretty good secure battery mechanism. There is also Velcro at the bottom of this battery, so it should be just fine. Everything is secured with Velcro here, including this receiver. You can move it around anywhere you want. Really doesn't matter. This is a freaking brushless catamaran style boat for under 150 bucks. You know, what do you want me to tell you? It is a hot day. I got my Banggood $150 ready to run brushless catamaran boat. I am literally gonna show you how I'm gonna be putting this in the water. I'm still in my Smart 4 II, gonna drive over to the beach. By the way, this is usually where I record a lot of my speed runs. I have found a nice secluded beach, so you know, worst case scenario, nothing could happen, and obviously, you know, this thing should be pretty safe. I'm gonna get in the water with the boat myself just in case anything happens. So now let's drive there. By the way, don't mind all this duck sauce. You know, I like Chinese food. You gotta have some spare duck sauce in your car. I'm not even kidding right now. This is legit the truth. Locked. Poor man's Porsche Boxster right here. It's even got a side air intake, by the way. Rear engine, rear wheel drive. What else you want? I mean, yeah, you could use a couple more cylinders and, you know, some space in the front and the back, but whatever. All right, let's go out to the ocean, guys. The deeper I get, the faster we're gonna go. I'm just kidding, it really has nothing to do with that. Okay, I'm gonna go away here and come back again. So stable, no flipping at all. This is catamaran style hull, guys. Whoa! Oh, let me not go too deep. The waves are angry today, my friends. Oh! I think if a boat could do a wheelie, that probably would have been it. Really nice carving the water here. Good control. Look at that wake in the back. I love it. Wow, that was fast. "3S, baby." This could do a 4S. Oh, got splashed. Lucky for me, the water is actually pretty warm right now. Wow.